ladies in Kenya has become a bone of contention, with people discussing whether or not it was right to strip the ladies who were allegedly indecently dressed.
Also, it's almost 2015, so this kind of behavior really, it's so ridiculous.
The issue of stripping in Nairobi has become a bone of contention, with people discussing whether or not stripping the ladies was a lesson or whether the society needs to change the way it handles some issues. Fortunately, we are joined by Nick, who is going to be telling us what he thinks as a man about the stripping of the ladies. So now, Nick, tell us, how do you think the stripping helped those ladies?
It's a form of a kind of a lesson, because it all downs up to decency, morality, and tradition. You have to look at certain aspects as what I'm wearing. Is it bringing out the picture that I want people to see out there?
Seriously.
How it helped them?
Yes.
Kind of brought attention.
Yes.
In the ladies, and somehow they would kind of be reserved a little bit, and they'll look at it on a different angle on what they're putting on.
Okay, maybe that was a harsh place to start, but Aisha, tell us, what do you think as a lady? Do you think stripping is really bound to help anyone?
It doesn't solve anything at the end of the day. This kind of men are still the same people who are stripping these women during the day, and they pick them up during the night. So it's double standards all the way. I don't understand.
There's that decency that we still need to be portrayed in the society. It helps in the time that, in the essence that I know there's a very big number of ladies who have learned a lesson from this. For you to get and to reserve your dignity, you also have to kind of reserve yourself or coach yourself with something that actually someone might see you and see a lot of integrity in you. Yeah? And these kind of people actually, trust you me,
Yes.
these are the same, yes, they are the same men who pick up these ladies in K Street, in K1,
Yes.
in F2 and all those places. And they are the same people who strip these ladies.
Hypocrites.
As men, there is that part of us that is so cannibalistic, and when it is aroused, then some things tend to happen, and at times it is unavoidable.
So in regards to society, morality and traditions, Aisha, do you think there should be different levels of decency for the ladies, or should the men just up and become open-minded?
If we mention tradition to begin with, as a man, your place in the society is to protect a woman. Then again, you're still the same man who is stripping this woman and robbing her of her dignity. How?
It's about time that this happened, but again, decency, morality, tradition has to be part and parcel of all this.
So most guys are saying that stripping the lady actually taught other ladies a lesson. Now, Aisha, have you learned any lesson?
No, I haven't learned a lesson out of this, because I'll still walk around with my miniskirt if I'm comfortable in my miniskirt.
So at the end of the day, we as ladies actually need to protect ourselves, because apparently the men are going to teach us lessons and punish us depending on how we dress. So the best thing is to actually show up looking decent, because for instance, if you're going to travel on public transport, remember that there are other people who might actually share different views and opinions, and these might be the same people who will be encouraged by mob psychology to strip you. So wherever you go, I think it starts with you. Start with decency so that the rest of the world can also catch up, and even if our men don't protect us, at least we won't be part of the statistics.
Also, as media, we should not be playing these clips over and over, because we are stripping these women over and over. So that should stop. So you guys, remember, you can interact with us. Facebook #254, Twitter @254 and Facebook, and YouTube #254. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Goodbye.